taking the walk as a professional for the very first time. It's Israel Diaz, just south of 30 years old, born in Medellin in July of 1994, coached by Wilber Molina, states that he's got a mixed martial arts base. This is a guy who is fundamentally sound in all aspects. You talked about those 5 key areas. There is nobody better prepared than Israel Diaz. As an amateur, went 2-1 with 2 finishes. His debut in 2017 came up short. Since then, he's been unbeaten.
You know, that's the new generation of MMA. Back in the day, especially the early UFCs, we watched stylistic clashes. You know, it was jiu-jitsu versus boxing. We saw sumo wrestling versus karate. We saw specialists. Nowadays, you have to be well-rounded, and these generations coming up are going to be doing MMA from the beginning, from 5 years old, and we're going to see more advancements in the game, high-level fighters, and we're getting to see some of them today.
We see in our Burger King tail of the tape representing Medellin is Juan El Patron Trujillo, and representing Fusagasugá is Israel Diaz.
I've been very impressed with El Patron. He taught himself English, speaks very well.
There
Estamos listos, choquen guantes si desean.
The commentators in our booth and in the Latin booth next to us, we're ready, yo. We're all rubbing our hands together. We're excited. The crowd's excited. People are on their feet.
Massive moment.
We just got served a couple cervezas. It's a party right now.
We're having fun. Big moments in both careers. Juan Trujillo and Israel Diaz. Diaz opens up with a jumping front kick. El Patron takes the center. Good leg kick by Trujillo.
Switching stances is El Patron. Big kick.
Oh, big connection by Diaz. Trujillo momentarily backed up.
Oh.
Sticks him with the right hand. Diaz, being the slightly larger guy, now having some athletic success in the clinch.
Oh, wow. Muscled him to the ground.
Juan,
Diaz initiated the takedown, and Trujillo finished it.
Juan Trujillo is not a guy you want to be messing around with on the ground.
Hooks.
Hooks in for El Patron.
I believe El Patron predicted a Mataleao finish, which is the lion killer again. That's the rear naked choke. He's in position to do so.
Body triangle for El Patron. 6 first-round stoppages. He's got a lot of time on the ground to work here.
Absolutely. Thought he was transitioning him out back to the back, keeping good, strong legs in there.
Juan Trujillo is a guy who has limitless potential.
Back to the body lock. Loving the transitions from Trujillo.
And that body lock is certainly not comfortable.
No, and you know what? It's more, as the guy doing it, it's more comfortable for your legs. Because when you have the hooks are very strong and very important, but you have to put a lot of stress on your hamstrings to maintain. Here, you just kind of lock it up and you're good.
Israel Diaz.
We got more smoke going off in the cage.
Diaz
it's fireworks.
Is in deep waters with El Patron. Juan Trujillo, rear naked
about
choke
to be
might
it.
be in.
It's over.
7 first-round finishes for Juan Trujillo.
Kid called in. He won more.
El Patron pours out a submission victory over the unbeaten Israel Diaz. Bad blood in the books for El Patron. What a victory over his toughest task to date. Juan Trujillo is a hero in Medellin.
He's pointing over at us. Kid's a star.
Looked absolutely flawless. Once again climbing the cage, unblemished as a professional.
I love it,
9-fight win streak.
giving roses to his coach, the people who are there behind the scenes working with him. You see him finish the choke as the smoke is flying.
You know, we talked about that rear naked choke earlier, hiding it behind the head. Trujillo must have been listening.
Yeah, must have been, man. Hey, beautiful stuff. And he wanted more, man. I'm impressed with this kid.
You know, I've never seen Juan Trujillo in a fight where there was that much bad blood. Didn't get in his head at all. Stayed composed, knew what the assignment was, and got it done.
He fed off that energy. He's feeding off it now, and it's nice to see him giving flowers to his people. He's not just thinking about himself right now. He's thinking about his team, the people who've been grinding with him, putting in work with him. Look at him. He's giving all respect. I hope he gives respect to his opponent in the end, too, and they can dap up and, make friends.
A little bit of a billionaire strut right there from Patron. Yeah. That guy could be the next big thing.
Absolutely. I'm a fan of Trujillo for sure.
Combate. Décimo combate. Ganador al minuto 49 segundos. Primer round por Mataleone. Esquina roja.
9 wins in a row for El Patron. Juan Trujillo. Cheeky Miranda separating the two men. Seems like the bad blood will not be settled. Kind of tough to see, but we need to know, I think, more about it. Who started what? Who said what?
You know, they seemed. It didn't seem this intense at the weigh-ins, at the stare-downs. Things fizzle though. Things fizzle. These are two men who want it all. And here we go, Alejandra Lara making her way to the cage to interview the winner.
One of the best Spanish color commentators in terms of exceptional work inside the booth. Alejandra Lara is certainly in the upper echelon.